Hello, all you viewers, and welcome back to Monster Prom. You may be wondering why I seem to be alone tonight. The reason for it is it's quite late for others, and as well as some people are busy. So I thought I might as well try and record what would effectively be called a special, I guess you could say. There are certain endings for Monster Prom that can only be achieved through RNG, like complete randomness. And while some can be, as you've seen for more special endings, are quite fun and easy to get, there are some that are literally, you have to trial and error it so many times. One of these endings is very special, and I had recently acquired it, but I felt like sharing it with you. So, I do apologize that everyone's not here to do voices, but I'll try my best to do it. Sorry. My throat ahead of time. So, the ending we're going for is a very special one for Scott, which honestly is super sweet. So I thought I might as well record the amount of times it's probably going to take me to do it. And no, don't worry, I'm just going to cut in every time I fail up to that point, because trust me, it's going to be a grind. The ending can only be acquired by getting the... what is that box called? The greatest gift ever, I think? It's in the shop. You'll see as we get it. So, as I said, the ending can only be acquired this way. You have to get the box and hope RNGesus gives you the item you need. Otherwise, the run's a bust, you gotta start over. That doesn't mean you can't get some incredible items out of it, but we're going for one specific tonight. That doesn't mean if I don't get one of the others, I might not record that as well, but we're going for Scott's one tonight. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the chaos. Alright, let's see. So, first term, short game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always living life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Gotta go with my man Green. And you know, I'll just stick with Green. Do it simple.
Okay.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who's I can't even speak tonight, Jesus. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Leoncal, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alrighty, so stats really don't matter here except for money. Well, actually money doesn't even matter, so we can just go through this, whatever. Kinda skip through that, but well, we've all seen that. Let's do that one. Creativity. Bold, yeah. Well, since we're going Scott, might as well throw him in there.
Sure.
So we don't really need anything till we have to go for we don't really have to do anything God, I can't even speak. Yeah, you can tell this is special because I can't get a word out. So we don't really have to do anything, get any specific stats or money until we actually have to get the items, so let's just get some fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 demons. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You see hordes of your classmates running away from Vera and Scott. They're all screaming, "Spoilers!" Have you seen the latest episode of the Detective Weasel? Weasel finally exploded the cartel's entire operation.
Awesome, bro!
I did! It was so exciting I peed on Grandma's carpet.
Not bad.
I know, right? And the cartel's organizational structure is so cool. I took so many notes.
Oh, bro.
But last night was the last episode. It was so sad I peed on Grandma's carpet. Well, why don't we start our own TV show? We'll make it better than Weasel. Better than Weasel? Is that even possible? We're the perfect team. I have money and you're the gullible target audience. Gorgana Film Studios requires your ideas. Scott Gorgana Film Studios? We'll talk about that later. Right now I need ideas. When the Mafia threatens to close his gym, an ugly-ass Nosferatu must expose the syndicate to save the only place that lets him do his reps. Chile, 1985. When Pinochet floods the market with the black cocaine, a courageous drug dealer becomes a private eye to blackmail Pinochet and save her coke labs. Well, since we're going for our boy.
Ah, cool.
His gym? How could they do that to him? Nosferatus across the globe are struggling to get swole. Would you say that this is a sensitive issue for your demographic? Gym is always a sensitive issue. Good. I can sell the shit out of sensitive.
Hooray!
Finally! The world will understand the struggles of bust Nosferatus everywhere. Hooray! Vera rides a blonde and hires the vampire bodybuilder, Vlad the Jim Paler, to play the leading role. You gain +3 money as an advance for your creative work. Alright, boys and girls and guys, nondescript genders.
Sure.
Let's see if we get it first try.
Hey, stranger.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You look at my stuff. Oh, the gift that keeps on giving. That's what it's called. Here we go.
No refunds.
Very good salad. Like, I mean, my freaking stat boost is ridiculous, but that's not what we want. Back again. Back in it again at Krispy Kremes. Attempt number 1. Time for attempt number 2. And Christmas guns. Alright. Stories tell that long ago Santa used to give naughty boys his lead instead of coal. I'm reminded of that Tomska video. Secret Santa. Oh! Santa! Shh. No witnesses. Pop, pop, pop! Just shoots. It's dark, but it's funny. Oh, God. Well. Run number 2. Failure. Going on. Run number 3. Here we be.
Gator.
Fuck. It just is fuck. But form over function, bitch. The sad thing is, I actually do understand that concept. Function over form. Well, you can suck my jingle bells, Valerie. Jeez. Moving on. Run number 5. Here we go.
Give me your money. Later, Gator.
Later, Gator. Please, Valerie. Please give it. Damn you and your delicious salad. Hey.
Number
Number 5, please be live. Please, Valerie, give us the drawing.
Hey, stranger. No refunds.
Shit! And that's how you fuck up, people. Oy. Please, Valerie, give us the
Show
drawing.
me that money. Later, Gator.
You want excitement? Shove this up your stocking. Bone Storm. And we at it again. You know, it only just occurred to me as I've been looking at this screen. We're up to like 6 or 7 times now. That blue and green are the only one who are actually wearing shoes. Red's only wearing like long leg stockings that don't even have shoes on them. And well, Oz, aka Yellow, like he's in an amorphous blob. Like he's a nightmare creature. He just morphs his feet into shoes. Just wanted to bring that up because I found that strange. Number 7, lead me to heaven.
Hey, stranger.
Or hell, I guess.
Catch you later.
Oh. I gotta do it. The sheer amount of dumb shit in this one. I've got to do it for just that. Full on. I've got to do it for it. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure. Oh, God. The shitter. Believe it or not, this is a very religious thing. Oh, you better not believe it, because God, it is dumb.
Sure.
Let's boost. Restart fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks, "What do you think you're doing?" Damn, you don't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Mushka, or Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps and join the Groovy Musaka altogether. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate necklace to Miranda.
One and only, Vera Oberlin.
They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the Lemuria royal family, though. What? That they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No. That was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, and replace them with a water park. Don't need to convince anyone, just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. It feels like money. And that feels like smarts or creativity.
How majestic.
Smarts, okay. Ah, yes. This is Dabby's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start for being very good. It's like magic. It's so humane. Do you happen to know where your father put all those people who disappeared? Put them? No, silly. They all disappeared like a magic trick. Yes, I see. You gain 2 charm and 1 smart. As well, you get another reason not to visit Miranda's kingdom. And I get another reason to you. Jeez. Alright, so we're down to 4 days to get this event. Let's
sure.
go. Got some more charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit. Da 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 da, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural leader. You gain 2 charm. You're intrigued by your new little toy when you feel the temperature oddly rising. Are you catching a fever or is it...
What's up?
Hey, dumbass. What's that?
Huh?
Why are you playing with a little guy taking a shit? Is it some kind of weird new G.I. Joe?
So authentic.
Ah, a classic mistake. No, Damien, this is a call to Kagana. You wouldn't know, of course. It means shitter. It's a religious thing from the Spanish region of Catalonia.
Hmm?
Wait. Rewind. How is this poopy boy a religious thing? Well, you know about the nativity scene, right? Catholic people reenacting Jesus' birth and all during Christmas. Lame. Shut up. Thing is, in Catalonia, the Christians build the nativity scene for Christmas with Mary, baby Jesus, the animals, and of course this random guy taking a shit nearby. Behind a bush or something. Is it some kind of prank or something? Oh no, it's a very serious thing among Catalans. If you want to make the nativity scene, you better include the Kagana. It's the culturally respectful thing to do.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Ha! Respectful to whom? God damn it, this is priceless. Kagana, love it. The ultimate action figure. I mean it. It fucking beats the lameness out of Christianity and everything. One could say that, I guess. But why did these Catalan people decide to put a guy taking a shit next to the birth of Jesus Christ? Good question. Nobody knows. It's a tradition that has been there for centuries, but no one knows its origins. Catalan people just go for it because it's been done like that since forever. Nobody knows why they put this shitter next to Jesus, and yet they've done it for centuries? I must know. The intrigue is killing me. Wow, it really looks as if it's about to kill him by giving him a seizure. Maybe you can help solve the mystery. Catch a real shitter and interrogate them about it. Get into the mind of a shitter by reenacting the scene. I feel like that's just bold because you're interrogating them, and that's more like smarter creativity. Soup. Yes. Before Damien's head implodes, you take him both him and Liam into your car. And just to be clear, by your car, I mean just a car. But fuck the concept of ownership, am I right? You drive to a nearby hospital and start looking for the place where the pregnant women give birth to. Usually, baby. What are we doing again? Don't know, it seems like another of Green's foolproof plans. Sure. You finally find a room with someone giving birth to a new someone, but a nurse blocks you from entering. You tell her you want to go in for totally legitimate reasons, and really sell it by assuring her you absolutely won't be taking a shit in here. God. The nurse thinks and then replies, well, not taking a shit is one of the things we appreciate from people inside hospital rooms. You make a good point. Well, lucky you, there's not only a woman giving birth to a baby next to him, but an oddly placed bush just right next to them. Who'd have guessed? The woman's in the middle of labor, but you can see your presence not calming her at all. Shh! Relax. We're here because of science. We are not. Damien ignores Liam and focuses on relaxing the soon-to-be mother by patting her gently on the head, and giving what you must guess is his best attempt at small talk.
Yo!
So, having a baby, huh? I can relate. I mean, I was a baby once, you know. So what about you? Did you used to be a baby too? The woman is very confused, but at least she's not staring at you now, which gives you some sense of intimacy to start pooping in the bush while looking at her during labor. You know what? I refuse to describe this scene. You're the worst nightmare of any narrator, really. So flash forward. You three are grabbing a bite in the hospital cafeteria.
Try hard.
That was unnecessary. Liam, shut up. It's the miracle of life, plus a rando taking a shit nearby, which is probably not the miracle of life. Maybe the byproduct of it, who knows? Anyway, Green, I can't help with the suspense. Have you cracked the mystery of the Kaganer? What came to mind when reacting the whole thing? Your reveal was just plain weird. Well, not plain weird, more like over-the-top weird. That's a shame. But it's not your fault. Your plan was brilliant. You're like the ultimate mastermind or something, but seems to be the fucking mother of all mysteries. I think we have a long way ahead of us. Get ready and buy some snacks. I feel I will regret falling you two into this. You bet you will, Liam. Yay! You win 2 plus 2 smiles for witnessing the miracle of life, and plus 1 fun for taking a good poop while it. Oh god. It doesn't matter who we sit to with,
sure.
so let's sit with the Slayer. You find the Slayer sitting alone on the table. Is she even a student or what?
This isn't possible.
Wait. You're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy you... I mean, I'm flattered that... I mean, actually... wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the Wolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it! Oh, you're something much better. You're a... partysmith or gunhaver? I like guns. A gunhaver? Isn't that even a class? Practically everyone has guns. You reveal just how many guns you actually have. Holy shit! I can't even carry that many guns, and why are you allowed to have them at school? You have your rad biceps to thank for the former, and Monsteropolis' strong Second Amendment reactions for the latter. I'm just holding like 87 guns. Okay, well, do you have any silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color of bullet you don't have. I got the fucking rainbow, baby. Well, alright. Let's go on an adventure then. You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street. With your guns. Alrighty then, thank you, and I'm not going to go ahead and run screaming away from you if that's okay. It totally is. God bless Monsteropolis. You gain +4 boldness.
Sure.
Oh, baby. This is especially good because Monster Camp is coming out sometime in 2020, and I've already got well, not everything, but pretty much everything set up for that. You're casually chatting with Juan the Small Magical Latino Cat. You start by telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one, the one involving the beehive, the love doll, the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. If that's not in the game, Jesse Cox, I'm gonna be sad. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile laugh that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. You got gypped. You're having a very interesting argument with Liam on which would be Plato's favorite emoji, were he to know what emojis are. You narrowed it down to alien face emoji and Pala emoji when Damien interrupts you.
What's up?
Hey, I hereby summon the Shitter Squad.
Lame.
Please don't call us that. I will submit your petition to the higher powers, Liam. But now let's focus on what's really important. The Kaganer.
Fucking metal.
So I did some research on this cattle and people and their traditions, and oh boy, they fucking rock. Each tradition was more badass than the last. It looks like the lizard snake guy is drinking a potion out of a bong. There's chips and dip, flayed bird feet or hands, and demons eating salsa. Okay. They do this thing called calcotades, where they eat these calcotos. Me and editing, find the actual pronunciation of this actual word and play it. Go.
Calcut.
Calsot. Onions with their fucking hands while drinking wine in the most ludicrous ways. Because fuck glasses and silverware. dragons, flaming pitchforks. Okay. Also, there's Corday Fox thing. They basically dress as devils and run down the street holding pitchforks that end in fireworks while dancing to the drums. They're fucking savages. And then I found out about this other thing called Calistellars, which is a thing they do in their festivals where they build human showers just because they can. Who knows why? My safest bet is that either a pure display of power or an attempt to reach the sun to punch it in his fucking face. Radical, right? Huh. I mean, I'd be amazed at... Kind of curious if that's a thing now. The more I've researched, the more I love those Catalan people. Fucking awesome weirdos with no clue about the Caganer thing. Still mystery of how they started putting a guy taking a shit next to Jesus Christ.
Go on.
Did you know that a few years ago, the Barcelona government even tried to ban the Caganer from the city's nativity scene? And Catalan people got so angry that they forced the government to refrain from this action. They fought the establishment to keep a random guy taking a shit next to Jesus, and they won.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Whoa, that's fucking crazy! Can I just marry an entire region? Or at least have casual sex with it? I'm good with that too. Probably not. Then I need to satisfy my urges by unveiling this massive fucking massive mystery. But how? I mean, even if the tradition has been there for the last several centuries, we don't even know if that's a real depiction of what happened to the 2,000 years ago during Christ's birth. You're right. We have to travel to Spain. Another tradition from Catalonia, but the scene is depicted from Belen, Israel. To Israel, then! Before you know it, you're in Israel with these two monsters. You're excited, but because everyone knows Israel is the most romantic country bordering the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, now what? We should have thought this through before buying those plane tickets. Go to Elena and check all the security cameras to know once and for all if a guy was taking a shit while Mary was giving birth to Jesus. Go to Belen and collect all the shits in the vicinity in order to discover the true identity of the shitter. I think that's where smarts, and I feel like that's bold. So it turns out that is smarts, and that's fun. I don't get it, but sure. Great thinking as usual, Green. I think you can technically label it as some sort of thinking. Liam, focus. Which store do you think is the oldest one here? So its camera would have accidentally recorded Jesus' birth. Do you need me to answer that? Huh? Not really. Look, a Blockbuster. Rest in peace, Blockbuster. Rest in peace. You know what a Blockbuster is, guys? It's a thing that used to be called a video rental store. Back in ancient past, Romans and dinosaurs used to buy physical versions of Netflix movies in those places. But back then, the concept of buying wasn't fully developed, and they were forced to give the movies back after a few days. I'm sure that they were there when Christ was born. Let's see old security camera tapes. And so you do, because you're way past the point of being judgmental with the act of sealing. You start checking the tapes. No, this is from last Tuesday. Christ's birth happened way back, like 3 weeks before that at least. Yes, at least. After checking 4 months of tapes, the rest of the footage is blank. What a shame. They probably erase all the records past 4 months. That's what they want us to believe, Liam. What I believe is that they're trying to hide something from us. Something that might or might not have happened 4 months ago when Jesus was born. I don't know where to start.
Brad!
Me either. Green, you've been astute as always. But whoever is keeping the Caganer secret from us seems to have been 2 steps ahead of us. For now. Can we go back to school? Sure, but let's visit some shit first. Then you go into a very tongue-in-cheek montage of you three having a great time in Israel, visiting all historic landmarks and doing all kinds of silly shenanigans. For that, you win 3 fun. Last 2 events.
Sure.
Let's get charming. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Okay. You notice Liam and Miranda talking to Coach. They actually seem to be enjoying gym for a change. Something must be terribly wrong. You go over to see what it is.
Youth is a gift.
Well now, I'm all inspiring athleticism in the hearts of the youth, but allowing you to make your own sport seems a bit unorthodox, don't you think? Oh, but ordinary sports are ever so dull and unrefined. I'm sure we could do much better. I've already got an idea, actually. I've had an idea for a sport ever since there were even worse sports. I call it art. No teams, no rules, just pure creative expression. I'll be the quarterback, of course. Art? How brilliant. We'll play it with watercolors and sequins, and there shall be sports bard and a goalie laureate, and...
It's good to see you kids having enthusiasm about your wholesome physical exercise, but I gotta say, art doesn't really sound like a sport. Why doesn't it have the word ball anywhere in it?
That's easily solved. We'll call it art ball.
Oh, well, yes, obviously, that's much better. But let me ask you this. How do you score a point in arts ball then, huh?
Liam and Miranda both look at each other totally stumped. Their dreams hangs in the balance. Time to step in. Obviously, the sports bard assigns inspiration gates to the metaphysical linebacker, who scores 11 points for each poem he safely publishes in the Atlantic. Didn't you read the rule book? Don't you see? The points were inside of us all along. I just rip it out and there's a score sheet. Just rip out my own zombie guts and there's a score sheet. I'm glad this should be it.
My god, right. I've become so obsessed with the points out there that I've forgotten about the points in here. You have taught me a valuable lesson today. From now on, points are hereby banned from all your sporting events. At least until I forget I said this.
Does that mean we can make an art ball a varsity sport?
Of course. Your real sport, after all, is togetherness.
Liam and Miranda throw themselves into recruiting a team. Coach Man's points. The way your team was doing this year, hardly anyone notices the difference. Gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Sure.
Huh, Coach. You're definitely trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Hi, my beloved student.
Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it? That's hardly a drink at all. Everyone knows the drink of the backbone is the backbone of a balanced lunch. And what would be without backbone? I don't know. My doctor tells me whenever I try to find out.
Him trying to remove his spine is quite creepy.
But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice. Which will it be?
Both.
Both? Both? What a bold choice. Especially considering that these two liquids combine creating our highly explosive liquid. But you know what they say. You can't make it all without drinking a few explosives.
I'm gonna have the most explosive shits later.
Good job.
Bottoms up.
Grab the 2 balls from Coach and squirt them into your mouth. Cowabunga! Luckily, your stomach is rated as a Class 5 atomic bomb shelter. I mean, it makes sense, I am undead. So you avoid any negative consequences. When your classmates see that you are literally willing to drink a bomb for no reason, though they ceremonially award you +4 boldness.
Sure.
And let's end it off by boosting some creativity. Later that day, Damien invites Liam and you to his house. He looks as if he hasn't eaten in the last 2 days.
What's up?
Guys, I haven't eaten in the last 2 days. I can't. With this Kanigher thing is driving me crazy.
Huh?
I kind of see it. You know what they say. When you have a wall covered in pictures and newspaper articles connected by thread, you can tell your obsession is becoming unhealthy.
Who said that? Probably one of them. Let me write that and post it and put it on my Kanigher wall conspiracy board.
Yeah, was an okay thing to have.
I've gone to all kinds of websites looking for information. I registered on some Kanigher conspiracy forums.
God bless the internet.
We're not the only ones startled by this shitter thing. I've been discussing all kinds of theories. Climate Change Total Hoax X7 made a strong point about the Illuminati being involved in this. He also claimed global warming might not be real, and somewhat tied to this too. Worth noting.
He sounds like a credible source. Yes.
Then, Frances Not Real shared her conspiracy board with me. We conclude that the Kagner guy might have been involved in the JFK assassination.
God, this is gonna destroy my voice before this is over.
Finally, Chemtrails Baron was kinda useless on the Kagner thing, but he gave me sick tips to build my own fashionable tinfoil hat. I made to prepare for you two too.
Thanks, I guess.
But I still have no clue why the cattle put a random guy taking a shit next to baby Jesus.
Maybe there is no mystery. Maybe it's irrelevant. Certainly an unhealthy fixation for you.
Gah!
But Damien's scream is interrupted by the sound of his door being blasted open, revealing none other than...
The Pope?
What the fuck? What voice should I give the Pope? Probably do something respectful. Oh. I think I got one. Well, well, well. Look who we have here. Damien, Liam, and Green. I have 3 bullets with your names on them. The Pope is holding 2 fucking guns. He's so badass, he's somehow pointing them at all 3 of you. Oh no, the Pope. Are you here to hunt us down for our many sins and crimes? What? No. But who cares about that? No, today I'm here because you've been sniffing around the church's secrets with your silly Kagner case. You're getting too close to the truth, and I can't let you do that. I have to protect the Catholic Church, and apparently you can't send some priest to do a Pope's job.
But we have no fucking idea about the truth behind the Kagner. If you tell us the truth, we're super okay with you killing us afterwards. Tell us, for God's sake.
Or, you know, maybe don't kill us at all.
Shut up.
People will start to ask questions and follow your lead. If you, not you, someone else will find the truth. I need you to send a message to all those who might be as nosy as you. No, Mr. Pope. Don't Gus. See, we can create a diversion. So don't ever ask questions about the Kagner again. You see, our diversion plan is... Liam is too nervous as is expected to be from someone being held at gunpoint by none other than the Pope. It's up to you to come up with a diversion plan so good that you can calm the Pope. Divert attention from the mystery behind the Kagner by turning it into a mindless souvenir, selling toys of various celebrities taking a shit as if it were the Kagner. Use all the resources of the Catholic Church to combine the 2 strongest entertainment forces in the world, K-pop and Garfield. My God. We have uncovered a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Alright, let's see what the answers are. Okay, this is an issue. It's smarts or fun. But the problem is they're both the same, so... Please. Yes! The Pope looks at you in silence. K-pop and Garfield? Yes. Are you some kind of genius? K-pop and Garfield? How come no one's thought of this before? I can't find a reason for that, Mr. Pope. Of course, the Catholic Church has used Garfield many times to divert the attention of the masses from our secrets and various atrocities. It worked miracles when we were trying to make people forget about the Inquisition and all that stuff.
Everybody loves Garfield.
Everybody does indeed. I mean, yeah, mixing with K-pop is like the nuclear bomb of diversion. People will never ask a question about anything again. Need to leave, boys. Then new craze won't happen by itself. And this, Green, he is sure is a mastermind. You should keep him around. He's what you would call in the Catholic Church prom material. The Pope, please. That it was close. Turns out you were right about this whole thing. This whole time, Damien. Perhaps we were flying too close to the sun.
And we didn't get to punch it. But one day I will unveil the mystery behind that fucking awesome Kagner.
Who knows? Maybe one day we will. 2 days later, you see all the media talking about this latest grit by K-pop superband BTS featuring none other than Garfield. The song is called We Love Lasagna and Not Asking Questions About the Kagner, and it becomes incredibly popular. Later that week, you receive an envelope from the Pope with +3 money to reward you for an idea. Sweet. God, I'm glad I'm nearly done talking, because my voice is getting destroyed. So I think you just take Liam or Damien. Let's go with Damien.
What's up?
Gotta keep the fandom going.
Sure.
In the end, we didn't get to crack the code of the Kaganer. Some things are better if they stay a mystery, Damien. I guess. Okay, let me give you a nondescript winter holiday present in the form of a Talon tradition for you to know.
Huh?
Another one?
Rad!
Fuck yes! Although I find it hard to believe it's better than the Kaganer. Are you sure? Let me tell you about the Kagatio, or the shitting log. During the Christmas season, Catalan families put a smiling log in their homes and feed it for some days.
So authentic.
On Christmas Eve, kids beat the shit out of the log while the sticks sing merry songs. If they beat the Kagano hard enough, it poops sweets and presents. This is precious. A true Christmas miracle.
Yo!
Hey, you two. You've been so nice tagging along with me on this Kaganer horsey. Would you want to spend the holidays with my dads and me down in hell? Hell yeah. Sure, why not?
Fucking metal!
And we finally meet Damien's parents. I love how the red dad's just like has a sledgehammer ready to go. And so you three spend Christmas together down in hell, celebrating a very weird Catalanian holiday. The experience enriches you in the culture of a beautiful European region while letting you literally beat the shit out of a smiling log. You've grown closer thanks to your wacky misadventure around a mysterious ancient tradition and an unspoken secret in the Catholic Church. And you finally get to meet Damien's dads. Sweet. Alrighty. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she was not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful, maybe now she's the one trying to be behind you. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to graciously rule by the Mer Kingdom. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom may have ended, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. Oh, God, that was a tough one. That was actually straining on the voice. But thank you very much, all you beautiful viewers, for watching this special episode of Monster Prom. So, without further ado, thank you very much for watching. Stay beautiful, people, and I'll catch you next time on another episode or another adventure. See ya.